Kenshi is a ravaged and desolate landscape, a land of great sorrow and stagnation occupied with fanatical zealots and freakish abominations. Nobody is a man born in this world with nothing but a name and... oh wait, he doesn't have a name. Okay, well I guess he's just born into this world and he's fed up with being constantly used as a chew toy by everyone and their dog. So he's taken it upon himself to train his absolute arse off and face Kenshi's biggest, baddest bosses. And we're gonna help him achieve this goal with no cyberware, no help, and no under-the-counter unethical substances. Just an absolutely grueling training regimen, grit, and pure determination.
Do the impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power, crush the untouchable, break the unbreakable. Row, fight the power. What you gonna do is what you wanna do. Just break the rules, then you see the truth. This is the people, cheat coming through, baby.
The first step on the road to becoming a ketamine-filled nightmare is leveling up our sneak skill. To do this, we need to sprint immediately down to the Southern High Village. Reason for this is based on this simple fact. Sneak is leveled by how many people you sneak past, not who you sneak past. The Southern High Village has the easiest accessible sneaking spots, with the highest concentration of low-level enemies, with the mental collective acuity of my dog. On the way to the High Village, we managed to find some shiny trinkets in a ruin after accidentally stumbling into it, looking for cover from the acid rain. We got to the village, however we were immediately set upon by several silly slug smugglers and left to bleed out in a wet ditch. Luckily the beating only affected my injure and didn't brain anything vital. So I played dead and waited for these miners to go home to their filthy slug children and slug wives. The hours went by, and more hours, and more hours. I'm dying, I'm literally melting from the inside, I can feel my brain boiling. And then, come on then, get up, sneaky oh yeah baby, let's go! By moving around in this area, you're pretty safe from detection, and the results are, well, bonkers. Oh, we went up 20 levels. We leveled off at 100 pretty easily, and then it was time to move on to stealing the theft arc. For the next step, we needed a wooden backpack, some building materials, and some random junk. We then headed over to the Cannibal Plains to this village. Plan to level thievery involves sprinting down to this shack while the residents chase you down and offer you some of their human meat pie. Don't take it. It's not free, and you'll have to pay them back with some of your fingers. And they won't ask nicely. Instead, place one building material in this box, and then right-click over the UI and the box at the same time. And then when you're done, just walk right out. No one cares! It's that easy! How is this even logically correct, you might ask? This will also be important later. You have three choices when it comes to making money in Kenshi. You can either A, enter into a prestigious college for a degree you don't really care about and spend the next 20... Oh wait, wrong notes. It says here there's only one option, and that option is... egg. Boom! Yes, egg. But not just any eggs, beak thing eggs.
What the hell is even that?
The United Cities don't want you to know this, but the beak thing eggs at the park are free. You can take them home. I have 458 beak thing eggs at 10k a pop. We got the skills, we got the money, now we need a crash helmet. A loop run to Mongrel where we'll grab our Masterwork Samurai chest piece and katana blueprint.
Watch out for the fogman.
Then loop on over to World's End for our Masterwork Samurai helmet and Nodachi. Finally, around to the Lost Armory to the east for our leg armor. The spider bots there seem scary, but they have one crippling weakness. They have the memory of a goldfish. As soon as you break their line of sight, not only do they forget about you, but they also forget who they even are, they question why they even exist, and then leave and never return. Where do they go? No one knows. Maybe a pilgrimage to the spiritual homeland of the spider bots.
I just wanna be pure.
Remember how I said skills increase through mistakes? It was pretty quick. They also increase through how many cinder blocks you can strap to your ankles. Literally. Skills increase through added difficulty, hence why I present the rusty katana. I had to actually build this myself because finding a rusty katana in the wild is as rare as a video doing well without decent subtitles. Okay, I see you like subtitles. Well, how do you like these subtitles, huh? Are you paying attention now? Give me your f***ing attention! But we weren't actually ready to fight any people yet. For that, we needed protection. No, wait, no, not that protection. Yes, this protection. Toughness training is all about being beaten with sticks and absorbing that shit like you're a bunch of phone books. The fastest way to level up this is by getting up as soon as you can after being knocked out. The more people witnessing you, the better. Is toughness leveling scaling based off ego maxing? Absolutely! The only thing I needed to do is find a gang of hooligans with sticks that I could piss off enough, and then don my lynch-proof protection.
You little pussy drunks.
Thriving, and they work. There's an endangered species right there.
Haha, you can't kill me, I'm invincible. Oh, I'm up to 40 fucking points. Now that we're as tough as a doorknob nail, we need to actually get proficient in killing people. Now this might involve an obscene amount of animal cruelty, but I don't fucking care. What we're going to need to do is go down to this high village and beat up one of these big things down there. Then we're going to drag it to this bed, quick save and load, and then boom, instant punching bag that never moves. You can repeatedly bash him in the head with any blunt instrument and he won't die.
He's trapped in perpetual hell.
300 days of non-stop torture, beatings, and humiliation later, and we had our stats up to scratch. But we had one problem. The big thing had built up an incredible pain tolerance due to the microdoses of elbows to the head it's been getting for an entire year. I wish my kids were that resilient, and I had to find some way to get rid of it, and I had the perfect idea. I just did this because the Holy Kingdom made me read. After nearly an entire year, we were finally able to challenge the Cannibal Grand Wizard. Wizard? Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Okay, I know that sounds like I made it up, but he's more like a nightmare than a fantasy. Located in the ruined city of cannibal underlings, surrounded by an army of dead cats. Oh, sorry, I mean in the city of dead cats, surrounded by an army of cannibal underlings. Okay, it was going to be a grueling fight to the city center, where the Cannibal King was located. We gathered our supplies and made our way there for the final battle. Yeah, the bandit, wizard, king, whatever, was kind of a pushover. We took his trash and then just left. The place had become nothing more than a compost deposit. But this was only the beginning of our journey to become the very best. Because in Kenshi, there's always a new hill to climb, another tyrant that'll take the place of the old, and nothing stays the same.